What up, nerds? Welcome back to the Level Up Podcast. My name is Jackson.
And I'm Cody.
And today we're going to be doing something that I've been waiting to do for quite a bit of time. We haven't had really the best time to kind of do it because we didn't want to do it an overload of like rank.
Mm-hmm.
So taking a small break from the MCU. And we're doing my shit today, baby. We're doing Harry freaking Potter. So we're going to be ranking all 8 of the Harry Potter movies. Next week, we do have a small-ish surprise, hopefully. We're not going to say anything about what it is, but hoping that if next week's stuff goes good and actually sounds right and everything, maybe we can continue to do it in the future.
Mm-hmm.
But that's about it. And then also, hopefully, next week, our audio might sound a little bit better.
Hopefully.
So hopefully the audio will sound just a little bit better.
We're working on it.
Yeah. And there's also one other thing I wanted to talk about really quickly that I didn't say anything to you about.
Okay.
Last week, we did what towards the end? We ranked...
Villains?
We did a bracket about it, right?
Yeah.
Last week, when we did the bracket, we did villains. And I thought it was funny. It's something I noticed on when I was editing the TikToks and stuff, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
The first 2 times we did it, or the first 2 matchups and stuff we did it, because we did whatever, we was fine, it was cool, it was whatever. And it was funny because as soon as I said Voldemort and Ganondorf, you could see in your face, you were looking for any way possible to try and eliminate him at all. Because
I knew if I didn't get rid of him in the beginning, he would make it to the end.
No, so you can, like I said, you could see it on your face. You wanted him gone.
Mm-hmm.
I knew you wanted him gone. And when we finished, I was like, I don't remember if I specified.
Mm-hmm.
If it was just opinion based.
Yeah.
Or if it was actually like, I just said villains.
Villains, yeah.
And then you took it however you want. And I did. At the very beginning, I said, our opinions, we might put something above what other people might like.
Mm-hmm.
And then you shift, and I thought it was funny because you shifted it towards evil.
Yeah.
And since you did that, you wanted Voldemort gone. What you did ended up causing him to win.
I know.
Because if we did it like it was supposed to be done, or it was originally planned to be done, Voldemort would not have won.
No.
There was absolutely no fucking way I was going to let him lose to Ganondorf under any circumstances. There's no fucking way on this planet. But past that point, he 100% could have been eliminated. If he had been placed against Darth Vader, I would have been fine with putting Darth Vader through. Because you like Darth Vader more than I like Voldemort.
Yeah.
And you like Voldemort less than I like Darth Vader. So I would have been fine putting Darth Vader through. We would have put Scarecrow through. We would have put... Handsome Jack would have probably won.
Probably.
So, simply because of that, we had Voldemort winning, and we also had Ares from God of War in the top 2, who would never have made it that far. I thought that was funny as shit because we had Darth Vader versus Scarecrow, and we would have put Scarecrow through.
Yeah, we would have.
We had Handsome Jack versus Ares towards the end. Handsome Jack would have won. And I just thought it was
funny,
really funny because it just shifted, and it was. I have to make Jackson. I can't let Jackson get any satisfaction.
Yeah.
Like it was very obvious that you were like, fuck that. I'm not letting him get the satisfaction of having Voldemort make it far.
Yeah.
And then it went, oh shit, Voldemort won.
Yeah.
Because I kept using your logic against you. As soon as you gave me that and a little nugget of stuff, I was like, there's no way. Alright. Let's go, buddy. I thought it was funny as shit.
I was just like, oh shit, there's Voldemort. I was like, if I don't stop this freight train, it's not going to end.
No, it would have 100% ended, like, the next round. And, I mean, I was expecting it to be kind of a surprise to you that it was going to be able to end. But then you sent it off the deep end.
Yeah.
And
I was just like,
kind of just fucked the whole thing.
Okay.
So I was like, because even further, like, at one point in the bracket, you're like, we should do this like later at some point based off of our opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, motherfucker, I was like, motherfucker, that's what it was supposed to be.
Oh well.
But so any brackets we do in the future, unless specified specifically, are all going to be opinion based on who we like, who we hate, whatever we end up doing.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was funny as hell when I was recording.
Oh, I'm sure my facial expression just went from all smiles to.
Well, yeah, because as soon as I said Ganondorf, you're like, well,
yeah,
Ganondorf was evil. I was like, okay, Voldemort's pretty fucking evil too.
Mm-hmm.
And then just went on a whole fucking tangent. And
yeah,
like, fine. And then it just everything he matched up against, it just happened to fall in Voldemort's way. But yeah, I thought it was funny. But now we're gonna do Harry Potter. We're gonna do my shit. I mean, like I said, I've been waiting for this, and this shouldn't take very long.
It's taking longer to get to it than I thought it would.
Yeah, because I just wanted to say that real quick because I thought it was funny. So we're gonna do release order. Quick nugget: I was watching The Sorcerer's Stone before this. We actually didn't finish the movie, but I was watching it because I was trying to get prepared.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get
in the mood for it.
So we're gonna rank the Sorcerer's Stone or the Philosopher's Stone, whatever the fuck you want to rank it, whatever y'all call it.
And I'm gonna let everybody know. I like the Harry Potter series. I don't like it nearly as much as this man.
No.
And we're gonna have very different opinions, I'm sure.
And I have said my piece with this, so this should not be any sort of surprise unless you haven't seen this tape. 3, 2, 1. This, I've already said, is my favorite introduction to any universe ever. I said it. I thought it was pretty funny. I was like, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it. And then I said it, and I'm still standing by it. And like I said, it's the introduction to the wizarding world. I love it. Love wizarding shit. It was like I said, it's exactly what I thought it needed to be. It was this 11-year-old kid who came from a shitty family, who had no idea about anything about his past, had no idea anything to do with his future, and he kind of just got thrusted into it. And then, I mean, he's the chosen one, so he's gonna have a little bit of plot armor. Like, you're gonna have to expect that.
Yeah. And
he just took off with it, and the introduction to it, and it completely immersed me in it. And the reason I like introduction movies so much is because if there's an introduction movie that can grab me by the balls and just suck me in immediately, I am just in for it, bro. And then they can release crap after crap after crap after that, and I'll just still be immersed because I love the world so much. And this movie did that for me. The only whatever part is the bad guy's not great.
I was going to mention that. I like the movie. It's just a little too slow for me, I guess. I don't know. That, and like you said, the villain, he sucks.
Well, I mean,
he's just a guy with Voldemort grafted on the back of his head.
Like, I think it was fine for like the introduction. It's like, okay, if you hadn't read the books or anything, like, okay, Voldemort's like this big bad person. And a lot of introduction movies, you don't really get to see the big bad person in any sort of capacity for the most part.
Yeah.
And this dude's on the back of that dude's head. Oh, we get the introduction to the stone. Holy shit. And then you get the introduction to the mirror and him seeing his parents, and it was just everything I needed it to be. And it is in my top 3 of Harry Potter movies. It is. I love that movie so much.
And I knew you loved that movie. That's why I was like, our opinions are going to be very different.
Yeah, there's only one movie that I have on this list that I don't absolutely love. But yeah, Sorcerer's Stone for me is 100% a 9 out of 10. Like, if the villain or whatever was a little bit better, it might be a little different.
Yeah. And
it might be a 10 out of 10 for me, but it wasn't the best thing in the world, so I'm completely fine. And his introduction to Quidditch, and Quidditch is cool, even though the rules don't make no fucking sense. But
and I will say, I didn't watch these movies until I was already older. If I'd have watched them when I was younger, it probably would have hit me a little different. Yes. Yeah. I've seen like parts of them, and like I knew kind of what happened, and I knew about Harry Potter. Played games in the past, whatever, but never sat down and actually watched all of the movies.
And then we did, and I enjoyed every second of it because I love introducing people.
And we've probably done it 3 or 4 times by this point.
Yeah, because it's my background noise.
Yeah,
that is 100% my background noise.
You'd be like, man, I want to watch Harry Potter today. Puts on Sorcerer's Stone, and then we gotta watch the rest of them. So,
All right. We'll do Chamber of Secrets. 3, 2, 1. This is, I think, universally should be looked at as the worst one.
Yeah.
When you like read the synopsis or the plot of it, or like someone explains to you what it is, you're kind of like, that sounds cool. And then you watch the movie, and you just come out of it like, oh, okay.
It's kind of mid.
Like everything, like I don't know, but to me, Sorcerer's Stone looks better than the Chamber of Secrets. Like the basilisk at the end of Chamber of Secrets looks shitty. I love the idea of like Tom Riddle and the diary and being able to see all the stuff in the past and all that shit was awesome. I love like the looming threat of people getting petrified, and then eventually Hermione gets petrified, and you're like, oh shit, that's the smart one. What are they gonna do? And then Ginny got kidnapped. Oh my god, like this Ron's baby sister who's in her first year. R.I.P. her education, by the way. She was gone like the whole year. So, I mean, like the basilisk and all that stuff was like, in theory, pretty cool. It's just like you're watching it and you're kind of like, this is the only one that I can understand. Like, okay, this is pretty slow.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of time where there's like stuff like you kind of don't understand 100% exactly what the fuck they're doing, why the fuck they're doing some shit. You're like, why is this taking forever?
And where does the troll come from again?
The troll's in the first one.
Is it in the first? Oh, that's right. It is the first one.
It's in the bathroom with that.
Yeah. Because I just knew the bathroom is the Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, and I like the fact that they drink the. I'm pretty sure this is the one where they drink the polyjuice potion and they become Crab, Goyle, and whatchamacallit. I don't remember who she was supposed to become because she had a cat hair. But they go and talk to Draco because they think Draco is the heir to Slytherin. This whole time it was Tom Riddle, aka Voldemort. Ooh, don't say the name, but it was. Like there's some really cool moments in this movie to me, but like the end wasn't like the best thing in the world. I
thought the sword was cool.
Yeah, the Sword of Gryffindor was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And
the Phoenix was cool too.
Yeah, and this is the movie where they go talk to the big ass spider, and the car saves them. When I was younger, that shit was pretty scary because I mean that's a big ass fucking spider, dude.
He does not like spiders.
I don't mind spiders. I can kill a spider.
Don't like the basilisk though.
Well, okay, yeah, when I was younger, but now it looks like shit, so it doesn't scare me. Like a snaky, like a real like maybe today's time, like if they had a basilisk look like that, it might be kind of freaky. I hate snakes. Spiders, I'm okay killing them. The only time I freak out about spiders is if they're like crawling all over me.
Also, we can't say, we have to say unalive.
What did I say? I wanted to.
Spiders.
Oh. Whatever.
I don't mind unaliving them.
Yeah, I want to unalive all of them. But if they're crawling all over me, like I can't deal with them crawling all over me. I sat in the recliner and one crawled on my crotch area. I was like, start freaking out because I didn't know what kind of spider it was. Yeah, it is.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Like spiders are gross, but you get to see Aragog and this big ass spider, and you're like, holy shit, like that's kind of freaky. And Aragog's like, I told my. I can't remember what he calls them, like the other spiders, like not to eat Hagrid. I didn't tell them they couldn't eat you, and so they go chase him and stuff, and the car saves them and stuff. And at the beginning of the flying car and everything, it's got some really cool moments, but it's not the best thing in the world. And I really wish I had a 100% like definite. Besides the fact it's kind of slow, I'm like, why? It's just a gut feeling type thing.
Yeah,
like
that's what most of my ratings are. It's just the gut feeling I got from the movie and where, from my memory, where I placed them.
Yeah.
Because it also has been a minute since I've watched these movies.
Yeah. Prisoner of Azkaban. 3, 2, 1. This is my favorite Harry Potter movie. This is the best Harry Potter movie. This is the one of 4 movies that I have as a 10 out of 10 in all of movies and shit. This movie has everything that I want out of a Harry fucking Potter movie. The beginning of him in the bus, and they like have to do all the squeezing stuff, and he's fed up with the fucking Dudleys and stuff. Or Dudley and the family and shit. He's like, fuck this, I'm not doing this shit anymore. And he leaves. I can't believe I'm blanking on this movie. Hold on. They go and when they're in the bus, you figure out about Sirius Black. You're like, who's that? And he actually looks scary, and he looks like he's a freaky deaky dude. And then you find out that Sirius Black is actually a good person, and the entire time Peter Pettigrew is Ron's rat. You're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
When they're on the train to Hogwarts, you've got his name's Lupus, right? Lupin. There's a bunch of people with the LU name. Lucius is Malfoy. Lupin is this dude. I think there's I don't know. Fuck that. Lupus or something. I don't know. It doesn't fucking matter. And there's a Death Eater. You get to see the first Death Eater. That shit is freaky.
Yeah.
Or no, not Death Eater. Dementor. Sorry. Dementor. On the train, and then Homeboy repels it, and then you see he's the Defense Against the Dark Arts teacher, and then they get the Marauders map, and they're sneaking around to get to see everybody where they are on the map, and then he goes up to Lupin, and he's like, hey, I saw a dude named Peter Pettigrew, and he's like, and you can see he freaks out and kind of internally, but he's trying not to express it, and he's like, give me that shit, and he takes it away from him, and then you see everything change, like, okay, they're hunting down Sirius. They find Sirius. Harry wants to Sirius, and then Lupin comes in, saves him, and he's like, oh, why are you bad? Da da da, this, that, and the other, because there's a theme throughout all the movies. Is the Defense Against the Dark Teachers. There's something going to happen with them in all the movies. And Sirius is like, I spent 11 years or 12 years in Azkaban. I need to do this. And you find out it's the rat, and they want to get rid of him, and they want to unalive him, but Harry's like, no, let the Dementors do it, and it's kind of psychotic, and it's awesome, and I love it. And you have the old-timey, windy shit with Hermione, and she's like showing up to classes and stuff. Like, how the hell are you here? It's because she's rewinding time to go back and take these classes at the same time, and Ron like breaks his leg, so they have to go without him. And in the main like timeline, you get to see him and Sirius at this lake, and the mentors all around him sucking the soul out of him, and then a Patronus comes, and he's like, that's my dad, and it turns out it was actually Harry saving himself, and like, oh shit, and everything starts to make sense in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. Dude, just everything in this movie, I was like, oh shit, oh, that's good, that's great, that's good. Sirius Black's good. The time travel stuff's good. Lupin's good. The werewolves and everything fighting are good.
They turned into werewolves.
Peter Pettigrew turning up being the rat was good. The mentor at the beginning in the train repelling it is good. Them on the bus, and you see them like compress and stuff, and they go in between two other real buses, and there's no bad part in this movie.
No.
And you can try and say some bullshit about like how the time travel stuff might not make 100% sense. Fuck you.
I wasn't gonna say that.
Not you.
I like that part.
But people might try and say that. I don't give a fuck. It's great, and it ties into like, oh shit, the Patronus and everything. And they saved the I can't remember what the eagle bird horse creature's called.
Griffith or Griffin?
Hippogriff.
Hippogriff.
They saved the Hippogriff. I can't remember what his name is in it, but like Draco is gonna get it. Whoop.
Yeah.
And so he's like, Dumbledore's like, you can save more than one life tonight. Talking about the Hippogriff and then themselves. It's fantastic. Like they leave and then they show up and Dumbledore's like, I didn't see anything. Sirius Black's awesome. He's one of my favorite characters. And this is the first one.
And yeah, I forgot some parts of it. I could definitely bump it up. But it's only here because the next few movies is like, they're like right here and here for me. Like they're all like super close. So it was kind of hard to like put these in the same rank, and some of them just a little bit higher kind of thing.
That's fine. I mean, is there anything about that movie that you like a lot?
I really like the time travel in it.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was super cool. And then the fact that they kept, throughout the movie, before they actually got the thing to do it, or like started doing it.
Yeah, it was Hermione.
Yeah. And before they actually started going back in time and everything, they were seeing stuff like in the woods when they were like around the Hippogriff.
Like he got hit in the back of the head with the rock.
Yeah, I'm about to say he got hit in the head when they were running from the werewolf.
No, that's not where that happens. It's when they're talking to Hagrid to tell them that the people are coming so they can get out of the house.
Okay, yeah, that's right.
That's
right.
But
anyway, the werewolf, or whatever it's called in the movie.
So werewolf and whatever the bad one is.
Yeah, that starts with a L.
I can't remember
her name.
There's
but anyway,
stuff in this
anyway,
I remember
when they're running from the bad one.
Well, because Sirius is the bad one at that part, and he drags Ron underneath the Whomping Willow.
Yeah.
And that's how you get to the whatever the freaky deaky house is on that cliff.
But anyway, yeah, like the werewolf running off because it heard something somewhere else, but it was actually them in the future luring it away. So. Yeah,
it's fan freaking tastic. Don't care. Like,
yeah.
Don't talk to me if you don't like this movie.
I could probably bump this up.
To what?
1 or 2, probably.
To 8 or 9.
Like in my ranking, 1 or 2. Because I'm not going to give you my other rankings yet.
Okay, I mean, I didn't know how, like, what score you were going to give it. You said you could bump it up, so you'd obviously bump up the rating.
I could probably give it an 8 or 8.5.
That's fine. That's more understandable. I don't want to punch you anymore.
Yeah. I knew you were going to be upset about that one. I just forgot some of it. Yeah. Like I said, I get some of the stuff mixed up.
Yeah. Goblet of Fire. 3, 2, 1.
This was my number 1.
That's your number 1?
Yeah.
So I'm not a.
But
it's been so. Hold on 1 second. It's been so long since I've read the books. This and the Half-Blood Prince movie are considered by most people to be the best movies. And then, sorry if y'all hear anything in the back, it's my dog in a cage. But if you read the books, evidently it's one of the people who read the books like least favorite because they changed so much out of those two. But it's been forever since I read the books, so I still really love the movie. And it's just really good. I'll let you go since it's your favorite.
I mean, yeah, like I said, they're all kind of close, but yeah, technically it's probably a little bit better. I really love the games in general. I don't know why. They just were really interesting with me.
Yes.
And then also, this was the first movie other than Sorcerer's Stone, but it's the first one that we actually get to see Voldemort in like his full body and everything. And then you also got the classic like meme scene where he's like, "My boy," you know.
Yeah.
But I thought him fighting the dragon, that was a cool scene, like him flying around with it. I'm trying to remember the other games. I know there was one where they went up underwater.
Yeah, they're in the lake and they had to go save the person closest to them.
Yeah.
His was Ron.
Yeah. Thought that was pretty interesting. They had like mermaids and shit.
And then the third game was the maze.
Yeah. And then obviously the maze was like changing around and everything. That was cool with me. But it's probably as high up because it was the first one we actually get to see Voldemort being a bad guy. Like, other than him being on the back of somebody's head kind of thing. Or Tom Riddle. I
mean, you see Harry in the beginning of the movie has, like, dreams about him. And he's like, they're, like, unaliving this old man in the dreams, and he's freaking the hell out.
Yeah.
The Triwizard Tournament's really cool. Like I said, I'm surprised you didn't say this because I know I've talked to you about it before. The fact that I really wish you would stop moving, Tina. Can you close the door?
Yeah.
Him and his long ass toenails. Let's hope it does not get hot as shit in here.
Should be fine. We have that door.
Yeah. The thing about the Triwizard Tournament though is like the first one's cool, right? People get to see it. The lake and the maze, the spectators are so fucked. They don't get to see a damn thing.
That's true. I didn't even think about
the lakes. Oh, cool. We're in this shit staring at a lake for an hour. Hey, so did you do potions class homework last night? No. Did you finish your Defense Against the Dark Arts homework? How about your herbology homework? Like, what the fuck are they watching? There are people swimming under the ocean or under the lake. Like, they're not getting to see anything. And then in the maze, they're staring at some fucking hedges, dude.
Yeah.
Like the one cool thing they might get to see is a flare or them shooting the thing up, someone to come help them. Mm-hmm. Like nothing happens until they come out of the lake, and then Cedric Diggory and Harry come back, mm-hmm. and Cedric is. But yeah, the game's really cool from our point of view, mm-hmm. but when you think about it, it's kind of stupid.
Yeah.
You also get to see all the curses in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
You get to see Avada Kedavra, which is the curse.
Yeah.
You get to see the Cruciatus curse, which is
the
torture. Yeah. And then I always somewhat forgot the third one. It's called Imperious Curse. Is where I can make you do whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
Mind control, pretty much. So you get to see all those, pretty cool. And then the fact that Mad Eye Moody, which is like one of the strongest people,
mm-hmm.
like he goes and hunts down Death Eaters and stuff. He is the defense against the Dark Arts teacher, which you don't really know until the very end, is that it's actually Barty Crouch Jr.
Mm-hmm.
And he's actually like the best defense against the Dark Arts teacher they really get. Because Professor Quirrell's what the fuck ever. The guy from the second movie is the author dude who doesn't know shit. He stole other wizards' stories and portray them as his own. And then Lupin has to go off all the time because he's a freaking werewolf or whatever the bad one's called. So this one's like the best one they've had, and it ended up being a bad dude.
Mm-hmm.
But that twist with him being Barty Crouch Jr. was freaking sick to see at the very end. But yeah, the Dragon Trial was really cool. The introduction to all the different schools I thought was really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I did see there was a scene that was cut out of the movie where they're like all singing the fucking Hogwarts whatever the hell, and it's evidently in the Peacock version, I think, the extended cut,
mm-hmm.
where you get to see him singing, and it's so cringe. Glad they cut it out.
Is this the movie where the defense against the Dark Arts dude's locked in a chest?
Yeah, that's the twist.
Okay,
that's Barty Crouch Jr. And you find out like the dude who's in charge of I think it's like the Russian school or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember where the fuck the school's from, but he was a Death Eater, and then he turned in Barty Crouch Jr.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was really cool. Oh, you also get to see like Hermione go to school or go to the ball thing with that Victor Crumb guy. That's mm-hmm. like the big head student. He's like a professional Quidditch player.
Yeah.
And then Ron's jealous because like you get to start to see them have feelings with each other.
Mm.
Or about each other, and she's like, "Well, if you're so worried about who I was gonna go with, you should have asked me first," and all this other shit, like storms off and everything. It's like little cutesy shit, and I'm obviously pulling for them.
Yeah.
Because despite what J.K. Rowling said after all this shit's come out and everything, they should have been the ones together. Mm-hmm. She wanted to change it, whereas her and Harry, I'm all for Ron and Hermione.
Yeah. The two side characters get together.
And I really like Cedric Diggory in the movie, and was kind of sad. When I rewatched it since my first time since childhood, I was like, "Yeah, that's sad."
Mm-hmm.
R.I.P. Edward from Twilight.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But yeah, the movie's really good. It's a lot of people's favorite movie.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't surprise me it's yours. Fifth, we got Order of the Phoenix. I think you're gonna rate it low, and I think I already know why. 3, 2, 1.
Bad movie.
She does a very good job of being an asshole. Umbridge?
Yeah. I hate this movie for the sole fact of Umbridge.
But that's the point.
Yeah. That and, I don't know, the Ministry of Magic doesn't really interest me, like, at all.
Well, I mean, I can understand from the point of view of the movie, because they're just like dipshits, and they're like not willing to admit Voldemort's back.
Yeah,
and
like the whole movie, they don't want to admit it. That's the whole point of the movie.
Like, in theory, the Ministry of Magic interests me, but I can understand from the movie why you might not be interested in it.
Yeah, I mean, the concept of a Ministry of Magic, it sounds cool on paper. But I don't know. I don't know if it was just the way that the books were wrote, or if it was the way they just portrayed it in the movie, because I didn't read the books. Never cared enough.
Yeah, because he can't read.
Yeah.
No.
That's why I don't have a job either. But no, but
get on Indeed, bitch.
Yeah, for real. But anyway, I don't know. I don't feel like it was either not done right, or it's just, I don't know. It's just a little.
I mean, I think it's on purpose.
Yeah.
I like the beginning of the movie where like Harry and Dudley are getting attacked by Dementors, and he has to use magic, and then they try to use that to expel Harry. And then this old lady that lives like across the street is actually like a wizard, and or a witch.
So she's spying on him for Dumbledore, right?
Like she's just keeping an eye on him, and he had no idea, and she's the one that like kind of got him not expelled, and I thought that was really cool. Because the entire time he doesn't think anything of her, and then she sees him. She's like, "You better be careful." This, that, and the other. And he's like, "You can see them." I think that's kind of when he figures it out. But then he's still surprised to see her in the courtroom. That was really cool. Yeah, Umbridge is a bitch.
Yeah,
I love her though.
Yeah, I'll admit the Death Eater scene. You know where he saves his brother,
cousin.
They grew up as brothers, whatever.
That motherfucker is not a brother.
Okay, to anybody. Yeah, no, he was a shitty brother, but he was all he had. But anyway, yeah, where he saves him, that was cool. Dudley kind of becoming dumb more than usual for a while. That was kind of funny to me. Yeah, because it was like, that's what you fucking deserve. But
yeah,
I mean,
I like it because they find the secret room, and then they create what's called Dumbledore's army, and then the girl who went to the ball with Cedric Diggory, that's kind of his girlfriend, is the girl that Harry's interested in this movie, and I thought it was weird as shit, because he was there when her ex-boyfriend died, and now she's into him, and then she's the one that also ratted on him and got the room found out, and they blew the hole in the door and all this other stuff, and fuck that bitch.
Yeah. Also, question: why was this movie not called the Chamber of Secrets? Like, because of that's a Chamber of Secrets. Like, you go in there, it gives you whatever you need.
I mean,
versus a giant toilet.
Because we haven't got to the part of why it's called the Order of the Phoenix.
Well, yeah.
Because it's all about this order, and they call it the Order of the Phoenix, and then they're the other side of the Death Eaters.
Yeah, I know, but it's like, I don't know.
I mean,
I don't understand why the Chamber of Secrets was called what it was versus like this is an actual Chamber of Secrets. Like, there's so much knowledge in there that they can just go in there if that's what they need. Because it only show you what you needed or whatever. But
I mean, it's also like
versus a toilet with a snake in it.
Like, it's only like 20 or 30 minutes of the movie though.
I mean,
versus the whole movie is about the Order of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Like behind the scenes type stuff.
I just thought it was weird. That feels more like a Chamber of Secrets than the actual Chamber of Secrets.
Yeah, but like then so you have Harry seeing the scenes with Ron's dad getting attacked, and there's this orb and all that stuff. They go to get the orb, and then they get attacked by all the Death Eaters, and then that's when the Order of the Phoenix people show up, and this is where Sirius Black, because Bellatrix, his cousin. And I saw something pretty cool about it is that Daniel Radcliffe, as Harry, did such a convincing job at screaming and stuff that they had to mute it for us because it was so traumatic for the actors. He did such a convincing job that it traumatized his surrounding cast members. So they muted it for us because he was so good. I don't know if they should have, but it was still like, it added an effect. It was like kind of a slow-mo-y kind of like, no!
Yeah.
But that was pretty cool. And then at the end, obviously, Voldemort's there. The Ministry of Magic see him. Him and Dumbledore fighting off, and Harry's trying to fight off Dumbledore, telling him that like he needs to join him, needs to do this, and he's trying to get Dumbledore to take out Harry. And then I'm pretty sure I think this might be the one where he finds out that he and Dumbledore can't, or him and Voldemort can't both live. Like, one of them has for the other to live. And that's like the prophecy or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's this movie. It could be the next movie. But I'm pretty sure it's this movie. Make sure.
I'm not sure.
It doesn't matter. It's just, I love the movie. I love to hate Umbridge. And it's like,
I was just mad at her the entire movie. I couldn't focus on anything else.
Yeah, because I remember I was like, you might not like this movie when I first heard you too. You're like, wow, I was like, there's a bitch in it, and that's all I'm gonna say. And you're like, you're right, she's a bitch.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I told you,
hated her.
She's a bitch. What time we're at?
I will say they did a good job of making you hate her, It's too bad that my overall hate for her ruined the movie for me.
Yeah, I guess. I don't think you would hate it as much if you like rewatched it again, like actually paid attention and stuff.
Oh, every time I've rewatched it, I've hated it.
Yeah, but the last couple times we watched it, we were like playing like Triple Pursuit or some shit. Not like actually paying attention to her. I don't know. I love to hate her.
I have a deep-seated hatred for her, and it does not make the movie better for me.
Whatever. Half-Blood Prince. 3, 2, 1. This was my favorite when I was younger. 100%. Snape is my favorite. It's all about Snape.
Mm-hmm.
So, obviously, I'm going to like this movie a lot. Like I explained to you earlier, it's about Draco and them having the unbreakable vow, and Snape saying that he'll take care of Draco and do whatever Draco can't. Foreshadowing to the very end of the movie. And then it's Harry and Dumbledore trying to persuade the Slughorn guy to come back, and the whole movie's about trying to get the memory from Slughorn so that they can piece together what he told Tom Riddle when he was younger. And it's all about showing kind of how evil Tom Riddle is and like what he did when he was younger, and you get to see him when he was a kid. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a movie where you see him as a kid, and then he's like, I can talk to snakes, and Dumbledore's like, oh shit. Okay. And so they eventually convince him to come back, and then you get to see the textbook. It's about Half-Blood Prince. He actually knows how to make the potions and the spells and all this other shit. Everybody else is not doing good. He wins the liquid luck. And on the side, you get Ron trying out for Quidditch. He tries out for Quidditch. He makes the team. And he's nervous, so Harry gives him the liquid luck. It's a placebo. And he goes off and win, and then they celebrate and stuff at the end, and Hermione's jealous. And this is where you finally get to see them actually get together, because he gets hurt later, and then he's like murmuring under his breath, Hermione. And I didn't know his girlfriend's name. I couldn't remember his girlfriend's name. His girlfriend's name is Lavender. I had to look that shit up because I couldn't fucking remember.
Yeah, he didn't like her.
Like, he liked her, but like he wasn't like, it wasn't Hermione.
No.
Oh, he got hurt because he had a love potion. They had to go to Slughorn to get it reversed. They shared the mead. The mead was poisoned. He drank some. He almost.
Yeah.
So they took him to the medical bay or whatever, and that's when he's talking, and he have Hermione. And then eventually, Harry goes to Slughorn that's hanging out at Hagrid's house, I believe. He's drinking with Hagrid, and then he drinks the liquid luck, and he just walks down there, and he gives him the memory after a while. And then you find out it's the Horcruxes. This is what they're figuring out, and this is how it shows you, like, oh shit, this guy is evil as hell. And like I said last week that you didn't know, it was because he's made with a love potion. He can't love anybody. Or he's conceived under a love potion, so he can't love anybody. And it's really cool. They sneak the Death Eaters in up to the bell tower. Dumbledore gets blicked by Snape because Draco was supposed to do it, but the unbreakable vow or whatever, Snape does it because Draco couldn't do it. And then right before that is when they go off and find the locket, and then turns out that shit's fake. It's a great movie. There's no like dull moments in the movie to me. Like maybe if you don't love the whole Ron little extra stuff in it, but like no one can convince me that the Half-Blood Prince shit isn't like interesting, and figuring out who the Half-Blood Prince is, and also why you're figuring out why Voldemort is Voldemort. Like all of that, like tying it together and piecing it together before the end story is just awesome. And now like I said, it's the other movie that book people hate, but I thought it was fantastic, and it's done absolutely perfectly. And him figuring out that he's the Half-Blood Prince is like, you can't use your spells on me. And also Harry almost Draco in this movie because he used one of Snape's spells.
Wasn't it like lacerate or whatever?
Something like that, and he like hurt him really bad, and he was just bleeding out. There's not much else to say about this movie. This movie's great. Why were you that high on it?
I really don't know why I put it where it is. I'll be honest. Looking back at it, I mean, I didn't. Like I said, it's been a while since I watched the movies. The only thing I really remembered was Dumbledore, in this movie. Mm-hmm. And then it was about figuring out who the Half-Blood Prince is, and it turns out to be Snape. That's about all I remembered. Mm-hmm. I completely forgot about the whole Draco thing. Yeah. And I don't know. I guess it didn't make as big of an impression on me as some of the other movies did.
This it's a good movie. Fire is most people's favorite movie.
Yeah, I mean I can see that because it's the one that Dumbledore, in, so a lot of people remember it more.
Mm-hmm. And it glues everything to really kind of to end off and help a different. And story.
I could, as soon as I rated it and you were starting to talk about it, I was like, you know what, I really could bump it up, but I'm gonna keep it there for now.
Mm-hmm. That's fine.
Just because I've already moved one.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like moving another.
That's fine. Deathly Hallows Part 2.
It was also rated that because of these movies.
3, 2, 1. A lot of people think this movie's kind of boring. Mm-hmm. I can understand. It's kind of the setup for the second movie.
Yeah.
I thought the beginning was cool where they all dress up as Harry and they fly around and they're like, because they know where Harry's at.
Ron's brother?
No, that's not where he. It's the one dude gets hurts his ear and stuff. Uh-huh. This isn't where he.
I thought that.
This is not where he. I promise. I don't look at me like that. This is not where he. I promise.
You're probably right.
Because the dude that gets hurt is the other one that. Yeah, but Hedwig the owl and Mad Eye Moody, mm-hmm. they do in this part. Then they go to a wedding. I don't give a shit about the damn wedding. Didn't you say you like Bill?
Bill?
Yeah. Because I remember last time you were like surprised, or at one point when we were talking about, you're surprised, and like Bill's one of my favorites.
I don't remember who Bill is.
It's Bill Weasley, his brother. That's why I was like, why the fuck is that one of your favorites?
I don't remember saying that, but
if I wanted to scour hours, I probably could find it. But I promise you said you might not have meant Bill, mm-hmm. but you did say Bill. So I don't know who you meant if you didn't mean Bill. But I remember I listened to it, I was like, why the fuck is that one of your favorites?
I don't know. I thought they were funny, but other than that...
Yeah, because Bill's not one of the funny ones.
Then I have no
He's the one for the wedding. He's like the older one that I'm pretty sure trains dragons and stuff. But, they're basically figuring out that the lock is broken, trying to figure out who stole the locket. Turns out Umbridge has got it, so they have to break into the Ministry of Magic to get the locket. They get the locket. They can't figure out how to break it. Ron, Harry get in an argument. I keep messing that up. Ron and Harry have an argument, so Ron leaves, and then eventually Patronus Charm at some point comes and shows them the Sword of Gryffindor, and he also figures out that the snitch has the little stone in it, and I'm pretty sure that's at the end of this movie. Could be in this next movie. Fuck, I can't remember. Because these are the two movies to me. Yeah, again, that do kind of blend a little bit of the small details.
I mean, they have the same name except for part 1 and part 2. They just feed off each other. So, I get it mixed up too.
But then as Ron comes back and saves him, and like the coolest moment in this movie is when like the shit opens and you see all the stuff he's kind of afraid of, and then it's Harry and Hermione like making out and stuff, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't think this would be in this movie, and then Ron's like, and he breaks it. Like I was like, oh, that's goosebumps right there. But I like the movie more than a lot of people do.
Yeah.
Because it's the introduction to the story. And then, that he explained what the symbol means, and then it's the Elder Wand, the cloak, and the stone, and like all that's really cool. He rats them out. They go to Bellatrix's house. Hermione's getting tortured. Dobby saves him. R.I.P. Dobby. I'm going to TP anyway. They bury him. Voldemort opens up Dumbledore's tomb, and that's where the Elder Wand is. And I can understand it's kind of slow up until they break the locket. Like when they're at the part after they got the locket to when they break it, it's kind of slow. I will 100% admit it. Like it just, you could have cut some of it. But I guess they wanted to add the feeling of like this is taking fucking forever, and this is why Ron's pissed about it. It's also because the locket's fucking with his head.
Yeah. It's also they're trying to make 2 movies out of.
Well, it's probably because the book. It was genuinely too long to make into one movie.
Yeah.
But it wasn't enough source material to really make two complete movies. Yeah. So they're like, fuck, we got to drag one of them out. Mm-hmm. So they like crammed a lot more stuff in the second one, and they're like, fuck, we'll just like kind of extend this a little bit more, and it's a lead up to the final part. So
yeah, that's what I was saying. Like they had to put some sort of filler to drag one of them out.
But I like it because it's like another introduction movie. It's the introduction to the final battle, and I'm like,
and I like the movie. I mean, like the whole Dobby thing was a good into his
because I wasn't like the biggest Dobby fan until that movie, and then when I was like,
yeah, it was real sad too because they buried him on the beach, and
it's like, we're gonna bury him.
He was finally free and all this and that.
Well, he was free in the second movie. Game of Thought.
Yeah, well,
but yeah, he was free, and then I think there's also one where they meet Dumbledore's brother, and then
I think it is Albus.
No, hold on, it's Aberforth.
Aberforth?
Yeah, I wrote it down.
No, Albus is.
Albus Dumbledore,
yeah.
No, actually, it's the second one where they meet the brother. Sorry. I'm literally watching notes right here. Just so I don't forget anything.
Come on, man.
But this movie, it's good.
It's good.
The second part of Deathly Hallows. 3, 2, 1. I love it because they're like, it's basically the first movie, but they're hunting down the Horcruxes faster. Like, they find the Horcruxes faster. They starts off with them going to the vault and they scraping on the dragon after they grab the goblet. That was really cool. Then they meet the brother and they sneak him back into Hogwarts because the Ravenclaw daughter or whatever has this crown. It's called a diadem. I had to look what the fuck that was up again because I couldn't remember. I was like, that's a crown, right? Just make sure it's a jeweled crown. I was like, cool, I was right. They have to get that and destroy it. And then Draco. Which one was it? It's Goyle, right? Because I think Crab's the one that in real life did some stupid shit. And then they had a dude named Zabini. I cannot remember that motherfucker's name to save my life. So I'm glad I looked it up just to make sure.
I could have never told you any of their names other than Draco.
Yeah. Whatever. They have like a little fight. Big room turns on fire. Goyle. And then they save Draco and them. That was in that movie, right? Or I forget about another part. I think that was in Half-Blood Prince. No, it wasn't.
I was about to say, I don't think so.
I'm not dumb, right? Why am I thinking?
I don't know.
Yes, it was in this movie. It was in this movie. Sorry.
You throwing me off.
Had a mind fuck there for a second. I don't know why I thought it might have been in Half-Blood Prince because there's a scene where he's chasing him and he's like, "You can't touch my girlfriend like that." It's Ron chasing him, talking about Hermione, and I was like, that was the beginning of the relationship. So I couldn't remember exactly. I thought maybe it might have snuck in at the end, but no, it's this movie. But then finding out like Nagini, the snake, is the final Horcrux, and then Harry going into the forest, knowing that he's a Horcrux. He figures out he's a Horcrux, and he's got to destroy himself. So he goes in there with the stone, and he gets hit with the Vada Kedavra curse, and then he has this little dream sequence type thing with Dumbledore, and he's like, you can
stay or you can go.
And so he's like, I'm gonna go back and help my friends. And then I love the moment with you got Draco's mom, who really didn't want to do this shit, and she's like, "Is my son okay? Is he alive?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay." Harry's gone. We're good. And then that's when Voldemort carries him into the big chamber or whatever, like the big beginning of Hogwarts, and then he's like, "Harry Potter is blank," and everybody freaks the hell out. And then Neville steps forward with a sword, and I'm like, "Yeah, you go, boy! Yeah, fuck yeah, Neville!" He steps forward with a sword. And they have a big battle, and then like the Nagini's like snapping at someone, and this part is fucking goosebumps.
Yeah, this part's cool.
Absolutely, is when Neville like boom, and slings the sword and cuts the snake in half. I was like, "You go, baby! That's right." The end battle is a little quick. I've heard it's a lot more played out and stuff, and a lot cooler in the book. But
I can imagine why there's a lot more detail probably goes into it.
Yeah, and then Ron's mom is the one that offed Bellatrix. That's pretty cool. And obviously they have the little fight with Harry and Voldemort, and then Voldemort uses the Vada Kedavra curse, and then I think it's the Expelliarmus curse is what like rebounds it and hits Voldemort, and then he's gone. And you kind of the whole time you're like, I thought that wand was supposed to be really cool, and I know I just explained it to you, so you're gonna understand what I'm talking about. But it's like it was Dumbledore's and Snape, Dumbledore. So Voldemort thought if Snape, because he Snape Snape in this movie is actually Nagini, but he thought he would get the Elder Wand, and it was actually Draco's, and Harry did it to him. So he was actually the true heir of the Elder Wand, and so he just snaps it, and throws it in the thing, and I was like, that's really cool. And then the scene that F me up the most was Snape with the snake, and I was like, oh god, that's freaky, but that's my favorite character too, so I'm sad because it's just Snape snapping at him and doing it to him and basically poisoning him. And then this is where this is where he finds out that Snape was taking care of him and loving him the entire time. And I was like, fuck yes, that's retribution for my freaking character, baby. Like, this is why I love you, dog. Like, he's been cold to him the whole time because he feels like that's what he has to do, because he was in love with Harry's mom, and he hated his dad, but he loved his mom so much that he wanted to watch out and take care of Harry and make sure he was fine. And the entire time he was actually taking care of him. Like in a lot of some of the older movies or the earlier movies, like someone was messing with Harry's broomstick while he's playing a Quidditch game, and they think Snape's the one messing with it, but it turns out it was someone else, and he was trying to save him. And then he got hurt in like the first movie trying to stop Professor Quirrell from going and getting the Sorcerer's Stone, and the whole time they think Snape's the one doing it. It's like this entire time Snape's been the good guy, and everybody hates him, and I'm just like, oh yes, I love that. I love that like arc of like everybody thinks he's bad. The Death Eaters thinks he's bad. He's doing such a good job at being bad that the students think he's bad, and then the entire time he's like one of the best people.
Yeah.
Love that character so much.
I think hands down he's the best character in the whole show or whole movies.
I had to get my freaking wand, baby. This is Snape's wand. I got it at Universal. My favorite character. Love him so much. It's an 8 out of 10. This whole thing to me is like a 9. I love Harry Potter. There's some stuff in it that I don't love, but I could watch this shit all day, every day. And when I went to Universal, I had an absolute blast. This is what I wanted to do, and they nailed it to me. It's your Star Wars or whatever. Like, I love Harry Potter.
I mean, I'm not like crazy about Star Wars like you are about Harry Potter, but I mean, yeah, I probably know more about it than you do.
Yeah, but yeah, there's our Harry Potter rant. Kind of sad it's over, but it's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
He'll just never come back again.
Oh, and then in the Deathly Hallows, they have the like time skip and they see the children and stuff. That was sad, bro. Like, that's a good way to end it. I was like, oh, damn, that's the end. Damn it.
Now we get more about their kids, yay.
No, we don't. We didn't get shit.
Yeah, I know.
I really wish we got something else, but I think they're going to redo the fucking movies. Fuck that.
Or redoing them.
Yeah, they're just going to recast everybody.
You think they're going to make a Hermione and Ron get together? I mean, Hermione and Harry?
I hope not. I don't know. I don't really, like, it's not, I don't want that, man. Like,
I don't think it would do good with a recast anyway, because everybody's so in love with the characters.
Yeah, like everybody's gonna see these characters and be like, that's not Harry.
No.
And that's not Ron. And that's not Hermione.
And literally, if you look at any Harry Potter, like, games, anything, they look like Daniel Radcliffe. Because that's Harry
Potter. The only thing that's somewhat intriguing is the fact that it's going to be 100% true to the source material. So it's going to be like 100% book accurate. But I think it's going to be like TV kind of style or whatever. It's going to be 7-hour-long episodes, so I don't know how the fuck they're going to do that. But I could be wrong on that. Could be 7 seasons. I'm going to watch them fucking regardless. Let's be real. But I hope I don't know if I want it to be good or not.
Yeah.
Because if it's better than my movies, it's going to suck for me. But if it's better than my movies, it's also going to be good for me. because I get good Harry Potter again.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't.
And if they're bad, we can just hate on them.
Yeah, like I do with Percy Jackson.
Yep.
All right. Sorry. I got freaked out. I thought I didn't have enough storage. I was gonna make another oopsie. We're good though. So we're gonna do something we only did in the first episode.
Yep. It's
blind rank. You want to go first? You think you should go first because I thought a lot more.
Okay.
I'll do it up here.
I'm gonna write down your answers up here too.
That's fine.
Well, actually, never mind. I'll just write it right here. All right. Let me know when you're ready.
I am good to go. So, what is the topic?
It's gonna be video games.
Blind ranking video games.
Yep.
Okay.
Most of them are just gonna be in general, like the whole series.
Okay.
Some of them
Okay.
some of them I am specific about.
Okay, that's fine.
First one is the God of War games. Based off the ones you played. Obviously, if you haven't played the newer ones, you don't base it off of that.
3.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare.
8.
BioShock.
5.
Halo.
6.
Valorant.
9.
League.
10.
Saints Row.
4.
Pokemon.
2.
Assassin's Creed.
7.
And Resident Evil.
That's not number 1, but that's fine.
You were waiting on Borderlands, weren't you?
No.
No.
I mean,
I was like,
I didn't know if I should put Pokemon at number 1, but I didn't know. Again, I didn't know exactly what it was, so just in case, maybe. But I mean, I'm not pissed.
Yeah.
Like, I would just move everything up and put Resident Evil at like 6. Then so what I have is Resident Evil 1, Pokemon at 2, God of War at 3, Saints Row at 4, BioShock at 5, Halo at 6, Assassin's Creed at 7, Advanced Warfare at 8, 9 I have Valorant, 10 I have League.
Yeah.
I would move Resident Evil down to 6, and then so Pokemon would be 1, God of War, Saints Row, BioShock, Halo, Resident Evil, then Assassin's Creed. Then I would switch Valorant and Advanced Warfare, and then League. So I wasn't like I didn't really get fucked over that bad.
Yeah. Show the camera and me a little bit, just so I can. Okay.
I'm not completely.
I gave you some pretty good ones that I knew you liked, but I also threw in some that I know you didn't like. So I was like, maybe.
Because I'm actually like, I don't hate Advanced Warfare.
Oh, I know you don't. That's why I put it. Cause
I was fucking goated at Advanced Warfare back in the day.
Yeah, I knew you didn't dislike it.
I used to drop DNA bombs in that fucking game. I was goated at that shit. That's why I didn't like Infinity War multiplayer, but I didn't hate the advanced stuff.
Yeah. Well, that's why I picked Advanced Warfare, because I know you talked about it and you were like, I was the goat at that game. So I was really wondering.
Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 3, that was probably my best at in multiplayer.
So I honestly thought you were going to put it higher, and that would get you tripped up later when I added like some better games.
So you're going to be blind ranking Pokemon starters.
Okay.
Torchic.
8.
Squirtle.
4.
Oshawott. It's the otter one from Gen 5.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to. I'll put him 7.
Okay.
Okay.
Grookey.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you remembered.
Yeah, because he was my starter in that game. He's gonna go 9.
Okay. Chimchar. Where'd you put it?
I'm putting him at 2.
That's fine. That's good. Perfect. Bulbasaur.
He'll go 6.
Okay. Piplup.
5.
Scorbunny.
10. Okay.
Tepig.
3.
So you left one, huh?
Yep.
Trico.
Fuck. Great. I was keeping that one open, buddy. I was not letting Turtwig slide. I was like, Turtwig, Swampert, he's got to give me one of those.
Nope. I knew damn well I wasn't going to.
Well,
that happened exactly like I thought it would, and I wanted it to.
The exact same spots.
I wanted you to hold out.
Yeah, yeah. See, I wanted you to hold out for Borderlands because I was like, he's going to know that I'm going to put Borderlands as one.
I mean, it crossed my mind, but I was like, he could put that or Call of Duty as a general or something. I don't know. I don't know what he's going to give me. So
yeah. See, I didn't give you Call of Duty as a
I wanted to put Pokemon one, but I was like, fuck it.
Mm-hmm.
So, read out your ranking.
So, I've got Trico at number 1, Chimchar at number 2, Tepig at number 3, Squirtle at 4, Piplup at 5, Bulbasaur at 6, Oshawott at 7, Torchic at 8, and Grookey at 9, and Scorbunny at 10.
Which one are you the most mad about? Besides probably Trico.
Besides Trico?
Mm-hmm. Which one do you think should be higher? Which one do you think should be lower?
The Oshawott should probably be higher.
Yeah, he's my favorite out of that one. Which is surprising because all the fire.
Yeah.
His final evolution looks like shit, though. Samurott looks trash.
I mean, he's a really good Pokemon, though. I like him.
He's good Pokemon. He looks like shit.
Yeah. His first evolution is pretty cute, too.
Oh, yeah, Oshawott's awesome.
Yeah. But, I didn't know what you were going to throw at me, so I was like, put him at 7. Mm-hmm. Him and Bulbasaur at least should be switched. The rest of them, in the top 5, except for Trico,
so who would your number 1 be?
Chimchar.
That's right, baby.
He's Gen 4, right? He's the best fire type, I think, in general.
That's right, baby. All right. So,
I'll be honest, I don't like Scorbunny for some reason. I just never really liked him.
That's fine. I did, but
like he could probably be over Grookey.
I think Cinderace is awesome.
I think he's all right. He could probably be over Grookey at number 9, but he'd probably just get moved up and then get put at 8 because Trico would probably be last.
Damn. All right.
Trico's just, I don't know, he's boring. Grobyle's pretty cool, but I don't know, he's kind of useless.
How about Sceptile? I'm pretty sure that's the final evolution.
I don't know. Never mind. That's what I was thinking of then.
Mm-hmm.
I've just started playing Gen 3, and I did not pick him. Yeah, obviously.
You picked the basic bitch one.
Obviously, I went with the best one because I've always liked him, even though I've never played the game, and I've always wanted to use him. So I was like, I'm going Swampert.
Obviously. All right. So we're doing something we've done before, but he's asking me the questions.
Yep. And I think we're just gonna do the original punishment, and we'll save the more dangerous one for a future episode.
Okay. So I'll say the punishment.
Okay.
The punishment, and we'll record this like we did his punishment. When we go bowling, because we go bowling a decent amount.
Yeah. We're
gonna have to go bowling, and we're gonna have to use our non-dominant hand to bowl for a game. Yeah.
And I, for one, cannot use my left hand. I will throw it straight into the gutter.
I can't use my left hand either, so this should be pretty interesting. Goal is to get over 50 with whoever loses. Okay. So what am I getting quizzed on?
You're getting quizzed on Borderlands 2. Now, this is our favorite game, so I had to try and come up with decently hard questions. Some of them are really hard, I imagine. Some of them probably not that hard for him, but for
the only thing that might F me up is if you ask me what the specific thing you could put a skill point in, the skill on some of the trees, what is the name of this skill, I might get fucked up on.
Well, guess what? There's none of those.
If you ask me where guns and shit come from, I should be good. If you ask me, I don't even know what else you could ask me. Like,
you'll find out.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see.
I have 17 questions, so you got to get 9.
You got to get 9.
I'm gonna write the tally. I'm gonna put Jack, just for short, and then Cody, and then we'll have 9 tallies.
This shouldn't take nearly as long because I'm not going to take forever to think. Yep. If I don't know it, I'm fucked.
Alright, we're going to start with the easy ones.
Okay.
There's a few of them later on that you probably be easy, but probably because I felt a little bad.
We'll see.
Alright. What does Scooter leave for you in the glove box of his cars?
Fuck. Pimentaka.
Yep, there you go. You got one. What are the names of the 4 assassins in Southpaw Steam and Power? In order.
In order?
Yeah, when you fight them.
Fuck, I should know this. Because they drop the Emperor. One of them drops the Law.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, you have to fight him in the Digitruck Peak too.
Yep.
I'm blanking, and
I
think I can remember it if I took long enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not gonna waste a bunch of time.
Yeah.
I know Oni's one of them.
Yeah.
But he's the second one with the big shield.
Okay. Yeah, he's the second one.
There's one guy that begins with R.
Yes.
He's the third one.
There's actually 2. And yes, he's the third one.
What? Fuck, what's his name? Begins with a W, right? The first guy?
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to grab it, though. I'm not going to be able to pull it out of the air.
You give up?
I can't remember that one.
You said it. It's
Watt.
Watt.
W-O-T. Watt, Oni. That one's not named Ralph. I don't know why I keep thinking Ralph.
It's kind of spelled like that, but it's not that.
Roth. Some shit like that. I can't remember.
Yeah. R-O-U-F.
Roth. Yep.
Yeah. And then there's one more, and it's Wreath.
Yep. Because I think he's the one that drops the shotgun.
Yeah. I think he's the last one.
Cool.
He's the one you want to farm. All right.
You don't really want to farm any of them. They're all trash. But that's fine.
But you gotta do it for levels sometimes.
Sure.
Anyway, what 3 names does Hammerlike give for Bullymongs in his almanac?
Boner farts. Fuck. I don't do the side mission of the name game very much. I know the name of the mission. That's pretty fucking cool.
Well, I just knew I had to give you decently hard ones, or else this would be a bruise.
Yeah, boner farts.
These are the easy questions.
Yeah, that's fine. Boner farts. Fuck.
Got 2 more, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I can't remember them. I rarely do this side mission because there's no fucking point in doing it.
Yeah, I know.
There's absolutely.
I was like, I know he's done it multiple times.
I've done this.
We'll see if he remembers them.
10 times.
I was like, he's gonna remember boner farts. That's the one that ends on. But
I can't remember his name.
You got the Fervors.
Yes.
And the Primal Beast, and the boner farts.
I think to get the Fervor, you have to shoot the when they throw the slinger stuff when they throw it at you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to shoot them out of the air, and that's when it becomes Fervor.
All right, now we're getting to the medium ones.
Okay.
This first one I could probably put in the hard one, but it's a claptrap quote. You're gonna finish it.
Okay.
Me and him are like 2 blank in a blank, 2 blank in a blank, 2 blank blank in a blank 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 blank.
We are 2 peas in a pod. We're 2 bullets in a skag. We're 2 fat guys in a. Hold on. We're like peas in a pod. We're like 2 bullets in a skag. We're like 2 fat guys in a something rib cage. Right? 2 fat guys in a something rib cage. 2 fat guys in a something rib cage. Because since I play it so fast, the quote never finishes. Because I go so fast that he hits the electric fence before the fucking quote finishes. 2 peas in a pod, 2 bullets in a skag, 2 fat guys in a blah 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 rib cage. What rib cage would he be in? In a 2 fat guys in a. It's like I don't know, fucked up rib cage. I don't know.
Give up.
I don't remember the ribcage part.
You're so close, but it's 2 peas in a pod, 2 bullets in a mag, not skag, and 2 cannibal midgets in a fat man's ribcage.
God I knew it! I know.
I was like, this one, he might get close, but...
Okay.
Alright, Jackson.
I'm fine.
What are the names of Mick Zafford's sons? He's got 2. I'll take, for the second one, I'll take his nickname or his first name. Okay?
Mick. No, that's the dude.
That's the dude. One of them gets killed by a scooter.
Unalive. Yeah,
Sorry,
that was Lucky.
Yeah. And then the other one's at his funeral.
Is the dude you in the clan war side?
Yeah. I'll take his nickname or his actual first name.
Whoa, God, this is pissing me off. It's something man.
Mm-hmm. You're so close.
Oh my God! This is pissing me off. This is pissing me off so bad.
I should not have chosen Borderlands.
The pot man.
Is that your final answer?
God damn it. I don't know. What's his name?
You've got the right amount of letters.
Hot man.
Hot man? Is that your final answer?
That's all I got.
It's the bag man.
God damn it, I knew it.
And his first name is Peter.
I fucking knew it. God. At least in my questions, I'm like right there.
Yeah.
You were like, fuck, I don't know.
I was like, I don't know. Oh, I mean, you're still doing good. Like, you're so close on all of them, but you just can't get the last part. All right. This one's an easier one. I probably could put this one in easy.
Okay.
If you take too long to rescue Roland, where does the transport bus take them? Or take him?
Friendship Gulag.
The what friendship gulag? There's 3 words. You got the last 2.
Oh my God.
Well, okay, I'll give you a hint. Who takes him there?
Hyperion. Hyperion Friendship Gulag?
There you go.
Okay. I know if it was going to be abandoned, rusted.
No. I was like, Hyperion Friendship Gulag. I was like, okay. What are Angel's last words? She's talking to Jack.
Dad, you're an asshole.
Yeah. I just got you're an asshole, but I'm pretty sure she does say dad.
Mm-hmm.
All right. When you jump out of Buzzard's nest, what does Brick say?
I don't know the exact quote, but he jumps off. And he's like, you are one true badass. Something like that. Because he's like, if you wait up there so long, he'll tell you, he's like, now a cool person would jump off. Mm-hmm. Because in the first game, you take fall damage.
Yeah.
So in this game, he's like, that's when it's like edging you on. I guess if you don't know, you can't take fall damage or something. Yeah. And so, he's like, ha 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 ha, you are one true badass, or some shit like that, but I can't remember the exact quote.
You give up?
I don't know the exact quote.
He goes, Slab, did you just jump off the Buzzard's nest? God damn, you make me proud.
Ah, that's right.
Oh. Alright.
It's fine.
Cool. You've got 5 wrong so far.
It's cool.
You got 4 more you can miss.
It's cool.
Or 3 more you can miss.
It's cool.
Alright. What disease do the residents of Overlook have?
These are all side mission fucking questions, pretty much. Fuck me. Yep. Oh, mother. Begins with R, right?
No.
Oh shit. Then I don't know. I don't remember. I've done the mission a bunch because you have to build a shield. Then you gotta go over there and shoot the shield, but then Dave gets blown off, and they're like, "All right, here's the real coordinates."
Yeah.
The God, I don't know.
You give up?
I have no idea.
It's the Shivers.
Yep.
Some of these questions I got off a Jealous Dude video because he made like a mod for the game called I know I can't say it because of But anyway,
okay.
It's basically like you go up to these fences or whatever. You stand on the thing and it'll give you a question. If you get it wrong,
Is there answer choices?
Yeah.
Okay. I would nail the hell out of this if I had answer choices.
Because there's the easy and a hard mode. These questions I got came off the easy mode.
Okay. I mean, if I had answer choices,
I don't have the answer choices though.
I mean,
because
that's fine.
Of the easy one.
But I'm just saying, if it was the hard mode and I had answer choices, I might could get it.
Yeah. All right. What is Bunker's full name? Like, spell it out.
B and K3R.
Yeah.
Or you can put the dash.
No, I'm not going to make you do the dash. All right, you got 4. All right. What is TK Baja's wife's name?
Lucy.
Nope. It's Marion.
Sick.
What are the last words spoken in the main story and who said it?
It's Lilith.
And what does she say?
I know what she's talking about. She's talking about all the other vaults.
Okay. This is the main story, so not any of the DLC.
She's talking about that there's other vaults, and it leads up to Borderlands 3 because there's other vaults you go to in Borderlands 3. What she says, the exact fucking words, that's a good question right there.
There is 5 words I'm looking for.
I think it's 6 though, but is it not? Ain't no rest for the wicked?
There's no ain't, but yeah, there's no rest for the wicked.
Okay.
All right. It's almost tied. It's 5-7.
Officially did better than you.
Yeah. What object of Scooter's did Crazy Earl eat, and with what utensil?
He ate a car with a fork.
Yep. There you go. This is about the point that I was like, oh shit, I might need to give him some easier ones. What is the drop chance of the Bada Boom from King Mong?
See, this is a difficult question because I don't know what website or what information or how updated it is because shit got updated to 1 to 10.
Mm-hmm. Well, this came off the Joseph video.
How was the Joseph video?
I couldn't tell you. And I can't really look it up because the camera's recording. Fuck. Alright, I'll give you the answer choices though. Yeah. 3%, 5%, or 10%.
Because it used to be 3%, and then it got updated to 10%. So it's either 3% or 10%. It's not fucking 5. I know that for a fact. You could tell me that, yeah?
I can't tell you until you make an answer choice.
There's no way at any point it was ever 5%. There's no fucking way, and I will dispute Joke Dude a billion years if it's 5. Your face is making me think it's 5, though.
Could be any of them. Could be 5. Could be 10.
10.
You on 10? It was 5.
That's fucking...
He said something about it having double drops or something. Or double odds, something like that. He said it was 10%.
He has a skin.
Huh?
He has a skin.
Yeah.
There's a spider.
Yeah, there you go. But yeah, he said it was double drop, so it's 5%.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Well, I don't know if I killed it.
If you get one more wrong.
That's bullshit. I'm good. Alright, let's go. That one pissed me off.
How many times... How many times does a larvavarkid evolve to be Verivius? So whatever, how you say it.
Okay.
The invisible.
Varkid, adult Varkid, badass Varkid, super badass Varkid, ultimate badass Varkid. There's no way that's wrong.
According to the video, it was 5. Because he had 4, 5, and 6.
The only way I could be wrong is there's no super badass.
I'm not sure. I just looked these up.
I don't think I'm wrong. I'm almost so positive because in TVHM there's a super badass.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you get the ultimate, there's a ultimate badass. Unless there's a chance that the ultimate badass becomes from it.
And did you count the larval Varkid?
Yes, it's just Varkid.
Okay, because it count, or it says how many times does it evolve?
Yeah, because I said Varkid, adult Varkid, badass Varkid, super Varkid, ultimate Varkid, and then that.
Okay.
So does that count? Because I accidentally said.
Let me do the last two, and then we'll figure it out from there. I'll put a question mark. All right. What is the name of the place that Timon and Pumbaa are at, or whatever their actual names are?
Wildlife Preserve, Wildlife Exploitation Preserve.
Yeah. I'll give you that. And then who drops the Mongol?
Dukino's mom.
So it comes down to that question.
Come up with some random shit.
You think I'm gonna remember more than you?
I don't. You decide how to do this.
I mean, you got a computer behind you. If you want to look up how many times the larval Varkid evolves.
Because because it makes sense. Because if it's if it's just Varkid, it goes into adult, it goes into badass, it goes into super, it goes into ultimate, it goes into remembers. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gave you the stages.
Yeah.
So I was right but wrong. Entirely.
I'll give it to you.
Well, I think we should come up with somehow do another question, or
I can find another one probably real quick. If you got something, I can look it up.
I mean, 1 second. Get you.
All right, we'll do just a bonus question then.
All right, we're back.
We're back.
Cody had to get another question because again, I was kind of right but kind of wrong at the same time. We actually did this once.
Yeah, we actually found a different question.
The answer that Cody was given was wrong though.
Yeah,
and I knew that. So here's another question.
Yeah.
To decide if because I was like, I'm bowling left-handed.
And this one, I don't think it could be wrong.
Okay. If this was wrong, you lose.
That's fine. According to Handsome Jack, what's the difference between choking and strangling?
Okay, one bowling left-handed again. Choking and strangling. Choking is something you do to yourself. Strangling is something I do to others.
No.
Don't know.
Nice guess, but choking is when you eat too fast. That's it.
I remember the quote. Yeah, I do remember that. Well, at least that one was really close.
Yeah, that one. I will say it was a lot closer than I was expecting because I kind of threw some curveballs in there. You got more wrong on the easy ones than you did the hard ones.
Yeah, I just don't remember like the names of shit or the quote. Some of the quotes that some like not as big people say maybe kind of messed me up, and like names of the fucking bully mongs in the side mission that has nothing to do with the main, like isn't important at all. You don't get shit from doing it besides XP and money. I think.
What does the creepers drop?
The longbow and the T-Eagle fire shotgun. It's the blue. It's called the blockhead.
Yeah. That was just the random one I thought of. I don't know if that's right or wrong, though. That's the thing.
It's 100% right. I promise.
Sounds right.
It's a long bow and the blockhead.
I know what the room looks like.
And he drops skins, and he drops heads.
Yeah. I thought he dropped heads, but I didn't know about the rest of it. All right.
We're gonna do Who Said This. Last thing. It's a quotes from either video games, movies, TV shows, something like that. It's Who Said This. And my goal in that bowling game is to get above 50.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe I'll do it with you. Who knows? We'll see.
Who said this? I'll go first since you asked me questions.
Okay.
It's gonna be monotone at first, and then if you need me to kind of say it like they say it, I'll do it, and then
I can figure it out after that.
How about this first? I would do monotone, and then if you have no idea, I'll tell you if it's a game, a movie, or TV. If you can't get it, I'll try and
sound it out. Okay.
And then if not, then you're fucked.
Yeah.
All right. We head for the portal, and we all go home.
Well, that sounds like a game. Oh wait, no. That could be Doctor Strange. I don't know. What is it?
It's a game.
It is a game. What does it sound like?
We head for the portal, and we all go home.
Master Chief.
It's Master Chief. We know what game it is? It's my favorite. Yeah. Halo 3.
I don't remember if I ever played 3, to be honest.
It's great.
The
flood
is the first
is
thing.
A big thing in that movie.
I have played it. Okay, yeah, I have played it. Because I love
Halo 2, 3, and Reach. But the rest of those games, when I did the blind ring, that's why I got to put it down a little bit more.
I started on 4, so I can't hate it as much as everybody else because it's what got me into it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the Master Chief Collection is free on Xbox if you want to play them.
I thought it was on Game Pass.
Probably on Game Pass too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I'm asking you one now? Alright. I chose to run towards my problems and not away from them because that's what heroes do.
I know the quote. I don't remember what it's from I do know it. As soon as you tell me the person, I'm gonna be pissed because I do. I know it like so well. I just can't remember the person. It's a dude. What is it from?
It's a movie.
It is. I fucking knew it was a movie. It's a Marvel character. I choose to run towards my problems, not away from them. Because that's what heroes do.
Oh, God. No, it's actually, I mispronounced it. It's because that's what heroes do. There's like a pause.
Oh God, who said it? Give me your impression, buddy.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how he said it, but I know what movie it's in. What scene? No clue.
Is it like one of the big ones?
Yeah, I'd say so.
So I think it'd be fine if you told me. So it's like in Infinity War Endgame or something like that, or like Avengers: Age of Ultron or Avengers. It's the one with a lot of characters in it.
Not a bunch of Marvel characters.
Fuck. Then all right. I'm gonna make a guess because you're not gonna be able to give me a good impression.
Okay.
It sounds like Captain America.
That's your final answer? It's Thor and Thor Ragnarok.
Yes, Cause he throws the fucking ball at the window and it hits him, and then he just says it again.
Yeah.
Damn it! I told you I knew it.
Yeah. I was like, oh, this is Thor. It was the first one that popped up when I looked up Marvel quotes, and I was like,
because that's what heroes do.
Yeah.
Boom. All right. I could have saved the planet. I could have actually restored order.
Give me a thing.
The game.
I could have saved the planet. I could have restored order.
I could have actually restored order.
This sounds familiar. Do you know how it's said?
I could have saved this planet. I could have actually restored order.
Well, shoot, that makes me think of Kylo Ren, but I know that's not right. And I was like, is Jedi Survivor? No, he's
probably like, I could have saved this planet. I could have actually restored order.
It sounds so familiar, but I can't give it to you.
Give up.
Mm-hmm.
It's Handsome Jack. At the end of Borderlands 2, before you blick him or let Lilith.
That's right. Damn it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this one's easy. I made the first few decently easy. The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
I feel like I know who he says it to. Fuck, I know this. I'm so bad at this. I'm so awful at this. This is pissing me off.
I'm surprised.
Say it one more time.
The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
Give me the impression. I know it's a goddamn movie.
It is a movie. The hardest choices require the strongest wills.
Seems like something out of a fucking Spider-Man movie. I could be so wrong, though. Spider-Man.
It was Thanos.
Oh, yeah. Who's he say it to?
I'm not 100%. I think it's Thor?
I should have known.
No. He's talking to Gamora.
I should have known.
I think. Because it was right before he goes. Yeah, or not snap, but like right before he...
Okay. It's not about money. It's about sending a message. Everything burns.
God, I know that quote. I've heard that quote multiple times. But I don't know where it's
I know for a fact I'm going to give a shitty impression, but it's going to be good enough to get it to you.
Okay. Is it a game, movie?
It's a movie.
And what is it? Oh, it's Joker.
It's about money.
Yeah.
It's about sending a message. Everything burns.
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. I have a bad feeling about this.
Fuck me.
It's said in a lot of movies, but this is like what it's from.
I'm not going to lie. It reminded me of Dom in Gears of War 2.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pretty famous quote, so it's been used in a bunch of shit, but this is like what it's known for.
One more time.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this. I'm so awful at this. That one's also a little ominous.
Yeah, that one, I mean, a lot of people could have said it, but there's like one person I'm looking for, and I'll kind of guide you that way.
What kind of movie?
It is a movie. And it's like they are going somewhere, and then they're like, I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, I was supposed to say what kind of movie? Like a superhero movie?
No. Sci-fi.
Matthew McConaughey's character in Interstellar.
No, but I mean, you're in the right area. Just space.
There's something out of Gravity?
Huh?
There's something out of Gravity?
No.
There's something out of Zathura?
No.
There's something out of God Awful Ad Astra movie we watched?
No. I think I've given you enough tries.
I don't know.
It was Han Solo.
Oh, shit.
And when they're pulling up in the spaceship, and it's Luke, Obi-Wan, and Chewie, and him, he's like, I have a bad feeling about this. And then they said that throughout the movies as like a joke.
Damn. Alright, well, I'm stupid.
Alright.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards. Napoleon Dynamite?
No.
Ah, damn.
It is a movie.
It is a movie. You got an impression?
Dude. You're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
I've heard it. I don't know where I've heard it though.
It's from a superhero movie. tell you the exact scene, exactly what it said. When you give up.
Is it Ned? Or Ed? Or whatever?
Give up?
Yeah.
It's Iron Man. He says it to Bruce Banner because the Hulk won't come out, and he's with Doctor Strange and Wong. About to fight the guy that can like levitate and throw stuff like that.
Yeah.
In the beginning of Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
He says it also. It's like after he's like, Earth is closed today. And then he can't get the Hulk out, so he's like, "Dude, you're embarrassing me in front of the wizards or some shit like that."
Oh, it says Bruce saying it himself.
Iron Man says it to Bruce.
Okay. All right. This one's a longer quote.
That's fine.
It also, we'll see if we can say it because it's not the most PG thing ever.
Awesome.
All right.
Just bleep out whatever part.
Okay.
Or just say the first letter. That's bad.
I mean, it's not like it's a bad thing, but it's not like a bad word.
Okay, just so I can say it.
All right. What is the greatest lie ever created? What was the most vicious obscenity ever perpetrated on mankind? Slavery? The Holocaust? Dictatorship? No, it's the tool with which all wickedness is built. Altruism.
What's the last word?
Altruism.
Altruism. Albert Einstein in Oppenheimer.
No, I'll give you this. It's a game. It is a character's monologue at the beginning of it.
Atlas and Bioshock.
Atlas?
Or is it
no,
the Ryan guy?
It's Ryan.
Damn it.
What is the greatest lie ever created? What is the most vicious obscenity ever perpetrated on mankind? Slavery? The Holocaust? Dictatorship? No. It's the tool with which all wickedness is built. Altruism.
Makes sense. I don't know why I said Atlas.
Yeah, I was like Atlas. He's close.
Now this is the opposite of what you just the kind of shit you gave me.
Okay.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. Oh, it's Spider-Man, but it's McGuire. Say it.
You remember what movie?
3, 2. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing is more badass than treating a woman with respect.
Shit. I see. Like, the thing is, I watch so many damn movies. Oh, damn it! It's a movie.
Huh?
It's a movie.
No.
Oh.
It is a game.
Michael in GTA 5.
No. Nothing's more badass than treating a woman with respect.
Oh, Torque.
Yeah. I did lie. I'm sorry. I forgot the Torque was up here. Did I say that? There was no Borderlands on there?
Yeah. I didn't even think about that. You said that, though.
But yeah, it was Mr. Torque.
Okay. Ready?
Yep.
Do I need to be liked? Absolutely not. I like to be liked. I enjoy being liked. I have to be liked, but it's not like this compulsive need, like my need to be praised.
It is, Homelander. No? Jack?
Nope. It's a TV show.
It's a TV show. Can you record it again?
Do I need to be liked? Absolutely not. I like to be liked. I enjoy being liked. I have to be liked, but it's not like this compulsive need, like my need to be praised.
Is that how they said it?
Do I need to be liked? Absolutely not. I like to be liked. I enjoy being liked. I have to be liked, but it's not like my compulsive need, like my need to be praised.
I've heard it. I just don't know where I've heard it.
Damn well you've heard it.
Sheldon?
It's Michael Scott.
Damn it. I was like, it sounds like something I've heard a bunch, but damn. Alright.
You got 2 more?
I've got one more and then I've got some bonus ones.
That's fine. We'll do one. Fuck it.
Alright. Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fought with when all else is lost.
Sounds like Leia.
No.
Is it out of Star Wars?
Huh?
Is it Star Wars?
It is from a game.
Damn it.
I only had 2 movie ones.
Star Wars is all about hope, though. That sounds so much like Leia.
It is not. It is from a game that I know you have played.
Say it one more time.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
Hera, God of War 3.
That was so close. It's Pandora. Pandora, God of War 3.
I knew it was a woman. Mm-hmm.
You got it really close. I was not expecting you to get it that close.
I don't think he... Hera.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to think who it would be, though. Damn it. I forgot about her.
Yeah. And then I had 2 more bonus quotes.
I got 1 more.
Oh, okay.
You guys are the real heroes.
Homelander? Yeah. Alright, yeah, my bonus quotes were more Andrew Ryan quotes, because...
What the fuck? Why'd you say it? I wanted to guess.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Well, I already told you that earlier.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
You told me it was somebody that was you already had a quote from.
Well, anyway, it's no gods or kings, only men.
Okay.
And a man chooses, a slave obeys. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, dude is definitely something.
Yeah, he's a bad shit. All right, well, that's it.
Guys,
I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Sorry for as many cuts as we had. A little bit of technical difficulties, freak out, making sure we had enough storage, and also
the questions.
Yeah, I was really close. I was right, but not wrong. But then also Cody got the wrong answer choices, so we kind of you're just not going to see that.
Yeah.
I'm going to be bowling left-handed. We'll record that next time we go bowling. We'll probably do it sometime. Maybe like Sunday or something.
Yeah, maybe.
No, we're going to have to do it before that. Because the podcast is coming out.
I'm sure.
Or we'll make it like a separate thing. We'll just make it a separate thing. It'll be posted, maybe like the whole thing on TikTok, and then maybe I'll post like a separate YouTube video with it in it. But yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you haven't, please make sure you subscribe. Please make sure you follow us on TikTok. Please make sure you follow us on Twitter. Please make sure you follow us on Instagram. I still have posted shit on there, but fuck it.
You still haven't posted anything?
No, I haven't posted anything. That's on me. And yeah, that wraps everything up. Hopefully we have a little bit nice surprise next week. Hopefully, and our audio is hopefully better next week.
Yep.
So until then, we'll see you next time.